Welcome again to Odoo Experience, the biggest Odoo event in the world. My name is Lale Stefkova, and I am a channel account manager at the Odoo San Francisco office. I work with partners and clients from 12 countries in Latin America. You know, on my day-to-day, I often come to realize that not all companies understand very well the interactions they have with other business actors. Oftentimes, this can lead to a lot of miscommunication and failed projects and slow implementations. So today, I want to focus on and present the Odoo ecosystem, the elements that make the Odoo world function. So hopefully, by the end of this presentation, you will have a clear understanding of all elements that comprise the Odoo ecosystem, and it is my hope that this will allow you to identify new opportunities for collaboration, whether you're a partner or an Odoo client or a potential client. So let's look at the word ecosystem. Usually this word is used in scientific research. We hear it a lot, included in biology. But of course, as in nature, we also have ecosystems in business, an entire ecosystem that has tightly knit relationships within itself. So to understand the Odoo ecosystem and how it works, I will begin with the three elements that form the basis of the Odoo world. Of course, our Odoo enterprise clients, Odoo itself as an editor, and our Odoo official partners. Let's begin with the Odoo enterprise clients. They are companies that are using Odoo to its full potential. These are companies that are working day to day to make their business more effective and faster with better communication using Odoo. Of course, the Odoo enterprise clients are the people that make everything happen. They sponsor the projects of the Odoo ecosystem. As well, every new version of Odoo aims to respond to the real necessities that clients have. Every new version includes features that allow our clients to interact with the system in a more meaningful and effective way. Now let's look at the main responsibilities and the role of the Odoo enterprise clients. What do they do? Really, the most important thing for the clients, their most important responsibility is their commitment to the project. As Odoo, we rely on our clients to be ambassadors within their own industry, within the business. From the client side, we usually look for a single point of contact. This is the most important person on the client side. It is a person who has authority and who really understands the business flows of their industry and their company. The SPOC, short, is responsible for providing resources and knowledge. They are a bridge between their own company and Odoo, and they usually connect our Odoo experts with key players within their own business. Likewise, the single point of contact is responsible for change management, as well as providing regular feedback. We always look forward to customer feedback on the product itself, on Odoo, and the way it's working out for their business, just like for the project, for the implementation itself. If you're curious to find out about success stories of implementations, I invite you to look at the Odoo success stories on our webpage. And if you are a client yourself who has had a successful implementation, your own success story, you're welcome to publish it on our online blog. So now that we've looked at the client, let's focus on Odoo itself as an editor. What is it that we do actually? The most important role of Odoo is to develop and maintain the two editions of Odoo, Odoo Community, our free version, and Odoo Enterprise. This is the main responsibility for our research and development team. They work in close collaboration with our business services team. The business services that are included from Odoo are technical and functional support through success packs, through which you get a direct relationship and work with one of our consultants. These success packs are offered to end customers directly, but they're also offered to partners if partners find themselves working with complex implementations and need an extra hand, or also if you're a new partner and this is your very first implementation, a success pack is a good way to ensure that you're following the Odoo methodology and hopefully guarantee a successful implementation. The other responsibility for our business services team is also migrations from older versions to a newer one. So if you're currently in version 10 or 11 and you're looking forward to move to the version 14, our business service team can guide you in this process. They also work on upgrades. So if anybody would like to move from the Odoo Community version to Enterprise, you will be working closely with our business services team. Finally, the final responsibility for our business service team is the maintenance of hosting of our service, our Odoo Online, our SaaS, as well as Odoo SH, a very powerful platform for hosting and development in a safe environment. The other segment of Odoo is our sales teams. Our sales experts within Odoo work closely with the clients from the very beginning. They're always trying to understand exactly the necessities of the clients, understand their business flows, and really advise them as to how Odoo can help their business. Our sales representatives also offer demos for free. They can show the system and help you as a client envision yourself using Odoo on a day-to-day basis. We have two types of sales teams, the direct sales and indirect sales. The direct sales teams works with standard Odoo, or as we call it, Odoo out of the box with the features that it already has. The direct sales teams can also help customers decide if they need consultancy services, such as success packs to help them during their implementation. The direct sales teams can help you with deciding whether hosting online or SH is a smarter option for you. And finally, this is really good for customers who have very little necessity for development and are looking for quick and fast implementations. On the other hand, we have the indirect sales teams, who is responsible for matching our customers with highly experienced local partners. This is great for clients who are looking for flexible development, adding any custom features in Odoo. Also, they want a one-on-one interaction with our local partners in their home countries. It is also great for localization services such as payroll or flexible hosting options such as on-premise hosting. Now, if you're a client who is looking to work with Odoo and you're not really sure which one of these teams can help you, just feel free to reach out to any one of us at Odoo, and we will be more than happy to guide you through this process. So now that we looked at Odoo as an editor, let's move on to the third basic element of the Odoo ecosystem, and that is the Odoo partners. The Odoo partners are the extension of Odoo. They are our presence in more than 120 countries. So the Odoo partners, the type of services they offer are implementation, helping clients bring their projects to life, as well as development for any additional features, on-site assistance and support, as well as localization, such as payroll, following all the local regulations and fiscal positions. So the Odoo partners, their main responsibility really is to deliver successful implementations. To do that, they usually have many years of practice, as well as a multidisciplinary team that is comprised of experienced and skilled professionals. The type of people who comprise the teams of our Odoo partners are usually a project director, project leader, and business analyst consultants who will help the client determine how they can solve their business problems using Odoo. Also, these people are responsible for making sure that implementations are successful, done on time, and within the client's budget. Finally, many of our partners also have development teams who can create and develop additional custom features to satisfy the particular needs of your business. For clients who are interested, partners also provide flexible hosting, maintenance, consulting, and marketing. Really, the beauty of the Odoo Partnership Network is that we have a very diverse teams with different backgrounds and and specialties so we can cover a wide scope of projects. The Odoo partners also help with Odoo implementation in determining the implementation phases. Usually, the first stage of the implementation is a gap analysis where the partners or our consultants help the clients understand their needs, their budgets, and really plan out the entire implementation. Then we go into a kickoff and implementation. What does implementation mean? It basically involves a lot of configuration of the system, data importing, extra development, training for you and your employees. And when we're finally done with this, we usually go live. But this doesn't have to be the end. Our Odoo partners also help customers post going live. Once you're using Odoo, they can provide support services and bug fixing just to make sure that everything is going smoothly. If you're interested to know more about best practices for finishing successful Odoo implementations, I invite you to check out our methodology book. Also today and tomorrow, there will be a lot of talks on successful implementations and best practices. I invite you to check out our book or take a look and take a listen at these talks to maybe get yourself inspired. So now that we've looked at these three elements, the basic elements of the Odoo system, the clients, the partners, and Odoo itself, let's look at the commercial flows and kind of pay attention to the interactions that each of these bodies have. So our Odoo Enterprise clients can buy Odoo Enterprise licenses directly from Odoo. They can always pay the transparent price that we always have on our webpage. They can also hire local partners for services such as implementation, training, maintenance, support, and other services. If they prefer to go with a direct implementation, they can purchase a success pack directly from Odoo, with which they get a designated functional consultant that will help them implement their project. On the other hand, the Odoo partners join the Odoo partnership program through which they get commercial and functional support, and they can also hire consultants through success packs or developers on demand when they need one more extra hand to bring a successful implementation. So now we have looked at the basis of this ecosystem. I want to take a second and step back and look at the wider version of the Odoo ecosystem. One of the most important elements is, of course, the Odoo community users. These are not direct clients, but nonetheless are companies who are taking advantage of the flexibility that Odoo offers. Thousands of companies across the world are using Odoo for free. This is usually done by independent experts and professionals who oftentimes have a lot of experience in Odoo, but they're not official Odoo partners. Of course, these professionals can join the Odoo program and become official partners, either as learning partners or as ready partners. With each additional project, partners can become ready, silver, and gold partners, which means with each additional level, better visibility on our webpage, more lead and opportunities for each project, and a commercial support from a dedicated channel account manager. Our Odoo community also contributes largely to the Odoo App Store, where you can find modules and developments that community members have created. They're available at our App Store for very competitive prices. Currently, the Odoo App Store has more than 20,000 applications, really making it unique and of its own kind in the entire world. Finally, I would like to take advantage and pay attention to the Odoo Education program. This is a program which is designed for teachers and students who want to learn and experiment with Odoo. We provide 10 months free of access to our database and our modules. And the idea is to make knowledge available to everyone. So if you're a teacher and you would like to find out more about teaching Odoo to your students, I invite you to take a look at our Odoo Education program on our website. So I hope that this gave you a perspective of how Odoo works and what are all the different organisms that comprise this ecosystem. And I would like to finish with stating that trust, transparency, and communication are key to a successful relationship. So no matter which part of the Odoo ecosystem you're in, always remember that with transparency and communication, any implementation can be successful. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions or you would like to know more about the ecosystems and what it is that we do at Odoo, always feel free to reach out. Again, my name is Lale Stefkova. I can be reached at lsf@odoo.com, or I'm happy to connect over LinkedIn. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Odoo experience.
Hello, everybody. So first of all, I would like to thank you, Lale, for your presentation on the Odoo ecosystem. So we will start now the Q&A session. We will have on average between 8 and 10 minutes to answer to the question the people may have. Don't worry if we see that we don't have enough time to manage all of the questions. Afterwards, you will see a message in the chatter, a link that will enable you to join an extended Q&A session. But let's start with the question. First of all, I can see a comment from Mark Martinez, who seems to be impressed and who found that it's a great explanation of Odoo ecosystem. It's crystal clear. So it's a good start. It's great. A good point. We have also a question from Robbie Aikmans, who is asking if you can give an average daily rate that partners are charging for implementation.
Yeah, thank you. That's actually a great question. It is a little bit difficult to answer due to the fact that there are so many factors that impact how partners are charging. So I would say the most important factors would be the location, depending which country you're at. Also, the complexity of the implementation is a very big factor. And of course, how big the project is and how experienced the partner is. My suggestion here would be always, if you're a client, just be transparent about your budget and what you're expecting to commit to the project so that your partner can understand this and be flexible with the rates that they're offering and the services they can provide.
Thank you for your answer, Lale. Can you maybe also explain to us what can we expect exactly to get with a success pack?
Yeah, thank you. That's a great question. So we offer Success Pack, as I mentioned a little bit in my presentation, both to our end clients, to our customers, and to our partners. So if you're a client who is looking to implement Odoo on your own, but you need that extra help, the Success Pack will give you access to our inner Odoo experts, our consultants, who will guide you throughout the whole process and really making sure that you are understanding how this is done, and they will guide you through the different stages and what you need to do and prepare to make sure that Odoo really works and you're getting the best service. On the other hand, when partners purchase Success Packs, the biggest difference is that partners can use a Success Pack for multiple projects. So if they have multiple clients, once they purchase a Success Pack, they can use it to manage all of these projects. This is really good, especially for new partners if they're working on their first or second implementation. It kind of assures you that you will have a successful implementation. It is also good to communicate this with the clients because they would like to see that you're backed up by Odoo. Of course, also if you're an experienced partner, but you're facing a complex implementation with a bigger client and you would need an extra hand, an inner Odoo person to guide you and to be an extra pair of hands, this is also a great opportunity. So this is kind of what they could expect. Obviously, our consultants are our inner experts. They understand functionally how Odoo works very well, and they can oftentimes be a source of creativity of how you can use the system in a creative way to solve the client's necessities.
Thank you for your very complete answer, Lale. Can you maybe also explain what is the difference between a ready, a silver, or a gold partner?
Amazing. Thank you. That's a question we commonly get from our partners. What is the difference exactly? So Ready, Silver, and Gold are different levels that our official partners receive based on their experience. So there are several ways in which we obviously the gold partners are the most experienced partners who already have experience implementing Odoo Enterprise exclusively, right? So we look at how many clients they've had, how many references they have in the past, as well as how many internal experts they have certified. Certifications are a really good way to judge how ready a partner is to work with you and how successful they are, because our certifications guarantee that the internal team of the partner understands Odoo functionally and they're ready to tackle any implementation that comes to them.
Mm-hmm. And I
So
think
obviously,
And I think that even to become a partner, the partner needs to be certified. Otherwise, he cannot become a partner, I guess.
Absolutely. Our ready partners are expected to complete at least one certification, 2 for silver partners and 3 for gold. Obviously, the higher a level a partner gets, the more benefits they enjoy from Odoo, as in more volume of opportunities, higher visibility, higher exposure, and therefore, more opportunities for better projects.
It seems that I have a question coming from Eduardo, who is asking, how can I move from one side to another of the ecosystem components? I'm a user of Odoo as client, but I have some client interested in the use of Odoo.
That's a fantastic question. Thank you, Eduardo, for the question. This is a very common case of clients who kind of become ambassadors of Odoo and eventually decide to become partners. It is great that you already have the experience using Odoo as a client, so you really know the ins and outs. You can understand already the client side and the benefits that Odoo gives you. So if you have opportunities with other clients who would like to implement Odoo in a similar industry, that gives you a leg up because you're already inside the industry and you understand the ins and outs. There's 2 ways of joining the Odoo partnership program. You can become a learning partner, during which time you will take the time with our support to learn the system functionally, not only the applications you're using as a client, but also learn everything that Odoo has to offer. With time, with that learning, you can also decide to become an official partner when you're ready to begin implementations. Of course, our partners usually have kind of like a multidisciplinary team. So not only do they understand Odoo functionally, but they are good project managers. And oftentimes they have a development team who works with them to provide additional features. So, if you have a team and you're interested, just contact any one of us at Odoo and we will help you to guide you through this process.
Thank you. Another question. Can you tell us, Lale, what do I get if I switch from a community to an enterprise version?
Perfect. That's a great question. Also a very common one. The community system is a great way to begin enjoying Odoo kind of for free, or if you have your own development team. The switch to enterprise really enables you to make the most out of what Odoo has. So many modules have limited features in the Odoo community version. I would say the most drastic example is the accounting module, where the Odoo Enterprise gives you additional features that are native already with Odoo Enterprise. As well, you enjoy our continuous improvements, so free upgrades from one version to the end. Just like we released version 14 yesterday, each year we aim to improve Odoo, so our clients who are subscribed to the enterprise version, they can get this upgrade for free. As well, as part of the Odoo Enterprise ecosystem, the clients get access to our e-learning platform so they can keep improving and learning how to use Odoo, as well as support from our support team. So we have a 24/7 hour support team that supports clients with any kind of issue they run into with Odoo, as well as we also have service for servers. So if you would prefer to let us take care of of your servers and host your database on our own servers, that is also some big benefit with Odoo Enterprise.
Thank you for all those replies. So what I'm going to propose you now, as we are arriving slowly to the end of the Q&A session, so we will not have a lot of time to manage if the attendees have some other questions. So what I can propose to all of you is that in a few seconds, maximum 1 or 2 minutes, you will receive a link in the chatter for an extended Q&A that you can join Lale and all the attendees that are interested to discuss in further detail this really interesting topic regarding the ecosystem in Odoo. And then I will let you debate about this topic in further detail directly with Lale. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Lale, for your presentation, and have a nice day or evening depending on from where you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.